Grand Rising, wonderful souls. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's tap straight in. I thought I'd like to do a reading on this full moon that's coming up. It's an eclipse, and it's going to be I wrote it down because it's a mouthful, full blood moon in Virgo, lunar eclipse or partial lunar eclipse. Whew. We also have Mercury retrograde on the 15th. So that's in a couple of days, and that will be until the 7th of April. Within this time, and we are going to be in Mercury retrograde in Aries. So we are looking at lots of passionate, why am I saying explosions? I want to say passionate explosions. I wrote this all down. Heightened emotions, impulsiveness, a need to assert oneself, and being mindful of communication is really important over this time. There's also the energy with this Mercury retrograde coming in of introspection, reassessing communication, potentially revisiting past actions and relationships, whether that's to find clarity or if that is to make amends. That won't be for everyone, right? Now with Virgo, with this full moon Virgo, I know as myself, there is the energy of looking at, especially in the shadow part of Virgo, fears of not being perfect, fears of having to have things in a specific way, like it has to be controlled. So we do have here our fear of making mistakes and patterns of self-criticism that keep our souls playing small. So this full moon is going to support us in releasing that, really releasing that, and helping us to kind of access the highest vibrations that we need while shedding its shadow side. Virgo also embodies the energy of the goddess, complete and perfect within herself. So what do we need to know here? Let's have a look. Those born under Cancer are highly sensitive, intuitive, and emotional. They are also prone to moodiness and protecting their feelings under a hard exterior. So really over this, what are we saying, like 3 weeks, the next 3 weeks, it could be communication to do with family. And I don't know if you heard, all of a sudden there was a stop. It's because outside there was just an almighty hailstorm that went on for about 5 minutes, and it got really, really intense, and then all of a sudden, boom, stopped. I feel like the Mercury retrograde may be like that for someone here. There may be a lot of changes, a lot of things coming to light, a lot of miscommunications being given clarity, but with that comes a very intense emotional bit of a roller coaster, which is going to begin as quickly as it ends, or it's going to end as quickly as it begins. Okay, now this could be just to do with your emotions, or it could be to do with family. Okay, because Cancer rules over the 4th house. It also is ruled by the moon, which looks at our emotions. Something about doubling back. And something else that I noted down was the Ho'oponopono, which is an ancient Hawaiian mantra for peace within ourselves. And the 4 sentences are: I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And this mantra, from my understanding, is not about apologizing to a certain person. It's more like apologizing to yourself or to the universe or to God, but yourself, for either putting energy into something that caused you pain, because we co-create everything, don't we? I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. There's a need here for someone maybe to use this mantra going through the next 3 weeks. It may be needed, especially if you have someone trying to reach out to you from the family, or from somebody who, you know, if they were to reach out, would cause quite emotional turmoil. Anything else that we need to know, please? Yeah, Pisces is coming out again. So it says here this is the 12th sign of the zodiac, and is represented by 2 fish swimming in opposite directions. So you may have somebody who is a Pisces, a Cancer wanting to reach out. You could be a Pisces or Cancer, but this is definitely something coming full circle, a cycle ending, because the 12th house is about ending, spirituality, karma, so that new beginnings can come in. Now, we also have the choice between being reactive as we go through Mercury retrograde, or whether we want to be creative. How do we want to express ourselves? How do we want to be seen? How do we want to be heard? How do we want to be thought about? There's a need also to declutter, and whether that is decluttering the space around you to bring in abundance, to bring in safety, I'm hearing, and peace, or whether that is just in the mind. Now I'm opening this to Scorpio, and it says Scorpios can be passionate, intense and secretive. They can also be extremely private and guarded with their emotions. So there is definitely something going on here with emotions either being hidden and then them exploding. I keep hearing and then them exploding. Can I get one more, please? Thank you. Cancer is coming out again. Oh my goodness. So this is definitely family or a person who has predominantly Cancer in their birth chart. Now underneath here we have Saturn. Saturn is associated with life lessons and limitations. Its placement can help to pinpoint what you need to learn in order to improve your life. So I feel like what's happening or what's going to happen over Mercury retrograde is going to be part of someone's life plan. There is a need to, why am I hearing to breathe first? Because I'm seeing like a cartoon of someone being so angry that like steam is coming out of their nose. Where would you like me to go? And where else? Okay. Let me have a look at this one. Unfinished business with yourself. Hope that they will change, grow and take accountability. This is the thing though, is that whoever this is for you that may be turning up or wanting to speak to you or wanting to have a chat or whatever it may be, we can hope for the best, hope that they heal and grow, but we also have to come to terms with the fact that they maybe never will. This unfinished business with yourself though is interesting. And I'd like to see what Spirit wants us to know about that. Anything else, please, Spirit? Tell me about Pisces. Thank you. On the table. 2 weeks or less. In 2 weeks or less. There seems to be something coming to a head in 2 weeks or less. What's this one? Speak it into reality by believing you already have it. Okay, so somebody here may be they may be kind of like trying to build up the confidence to kind of come towards you and talk to you about something that is very something they feel very passionate about, but something that they're not used to actually they're not used to expressing. Okay, now we have here a soul connection, support, honesty, balance and emotionally available. So for some people this will be a family member. For others they just have heavy Cancer in their chart. I've been told to take that off. No, but I've been told to cover it. Interesting. Can I get another one then, please? Thank you. University is coming out with Aquarius on there, so this could be a friend. But it seems like there is something supercharged that is going to be either spoken about, confessed, clarity is going to be given, making amends, or, you know, going separate ways. Tell me more about this. We've got Cancer again, gentle, sensitive and caring. I don't deserve to. Resenting that an opportunity was missed. You are loved. And wedding. Okay. All right, for someone specific, there is a romantic partner that wishes to come in. This is somebody who has very, they have very strong feelings for you. I don't deserve to, resenting an opportunity missed, you are loved and wedding. So they may come in and just be like, will you marry me? There's something here with it being a bit too much. And again, you have to choose whether or not you want to be creative or reactive. You've got contract coming out. You also got don't do it. So if there's any options in business to sign a contract, you're being told to wait until after Mercury retrograde if it's possible. Okay. Tell me more about Cancer, please. Thank you. Bullying behaviours coming through. Okay, so there may be an opportunity to address bullying behaviour. I heard in the workplace, bullying behaviour in the workplace for someone here. And you need to be mindful of communication because sometimes communication can be twisted. Okay, we have two different cards here and they're both for music. One of them is The Weeknd, Lost in Fire, which is a very spicy spicy song, video, lyrics. I'm not actually going to say what's on here, just it's a lot to do with spicy time, if you know what I mean. And then you have the other one, which is NF Hope, and I can read this one. It says, what's my definition of success? Listening to what my listening to what your heart says, standing up for what you know is right, whilst everybody else is tucking their tail between their legs. Interesting. So an emotional intelligence is coming out here. There's going to be a need over this Mercury retrograde to be using your emotional intelligence, your empathy, your vulnerability, your self-awareness, and how you regulate your nervous system and how you stick up for yourself. Choosing your words very carefully and maybe using Ho'oponopono, that 4-sentence mantra over and over may actually really help you, especially when it comes to past patterns of self-criticism and when it comes to the fear of making mistakes, because I feel like you're going to be sticking up for yourself. Or I don't know if no is like the final answer for someone here. No is the final answer for someone here. Reddit stories is coming out. Okay, I don't know if somebody here is going to be researching and looking into they want to get advice on something here, wanting to get advice on something. Can I get one more please with this bullying behavior? What is this bullying behavior about? Because with us having Saturn on there, this is a life lesson for someone, and I keep getting I don't deserve to, I don't deserve to, I don't deserve to. But this seems to be with bullying behavior, almost like someone else telling either you or someone they don't deserve something. They don't deserve something. What's this energy of they don't deserve something? Excuse me. I release you from all or any requirements to help me find a life of serenity. I release you. And this came out in my last reading, Surviving Narcissism. Okay. So this is the energy also of, this is the unfinished business. There's a finality here that's coming in. There's an absolute finality, because I'm looking at that goddess energy, that complete and perfect within themselves. Did someone make you feel less than that is coming back in? I heard yes. Someone that made you feel less than is coming back in. A friendship that slowly fell apart. So for some people, this may be a friendship that's coming in. Somebody who, I don't know if their emotional intelligence is very deep, and I don't mean that in a way to kind of offend anyone or as a criticism, just as an observation. You have got Manas coming out in reverse, which is a Nordic rune also, and Manas, from what I remember, because I didn't write anything down on here, it's about community. Okay, it's humanity, almost like the energy of Aquarius and somebody who's a humanitarian. It being in reverse, this is very much giving me, am I the a-hole? In Reddit stories. Someone has been asking, they may have been asking others, what did they do something wrong? Because this person may be coming towards you, there's a lot of passion with someone coming towards you. You've got to remember that with Mercury retrograde in Aries, yes, we have to be, you know, kind of very aware of our reactory nature sometimes with certain emotions in certain situations, but so do other people. And it seems like someone here coming forward is not. And you're being told just because they react doesn't mean that you have to react as well. And this energy of like self-criticism that keeps the soul playing small, you're being told that you don't need to do that. It's just that there's an easy balance, there's an easy medium between allowing somebody else to press your button and going, actually, no, I'm not going to. It's finding that balance, right? Now you've got a witch coven coming up as well. I don't know with contract, there may be somebody that reaches out that is from a witch coven. You have family as well. So you may have a family member that's in a witch coven. I don't know. That will be for someone specific. And it says on here that a blocked sacral chakra, discord in the family, depression, not bathing regularly, dislike of women, mother issues, homelessness, ungrounded, moving frequently, numbed to emotions of self and others, erratic emotional outbursts, lacking empathy, cold and calculated. And then you have, I release you from all and any requirements to help me find the life of serenity. I release you. I feel like for someone here, because I'm picking up a lot of different messages here, this is not just romantic or work or friendship. All of them seem to be coming up because there are a lot of people that may be watching this. You may have a family member that says that they're homeless and can they come and live with you? But this is unfinished business with yourself. It may be that you were maybe someone here was an over nurturer, or someone here had to work to a certain standard within the family, and that's why it's okay to say no. It's all right to use that as a full sentence. You have got here contract, but I read that as contact. Now I've been told to put that back. Okay, trust the process. A friendship that slowly fell apart. Tell me more. Thank you. Archangel Michael's blue flame of sword. Do you know what I've noticed? That as soon as I tapped into this reading, because there's so many energies coming through, I'm finding it difficult to filter words into actual sentences that make sense. So I'll say that again. Archangel Michael's blue flame of protection. Oh my gosh, we got there. Well done. Well done. Pat on the back. Now this is for the friendship that slowly fell apart. There's someone here. Okay. So someone's sending you evil eye. Maybe someone is sending you evil eye. There may be communication that is blocked purposefully. Got the 8th house Scorpio coming out. I knew that the Scorpio was going to come out. Now the card that fell on the floor says you are loved. Okay. You have 8th house in the upright. It says comfortable with vulnerability, good at balancing the books, SEX to connect, Kundalini awakening, medium, mystic and seer, connection to deities, divine, higher self, reads people easily, draws prosperity easily, and joint venture. So you may have somebody during Mercury retrograde, excuse me again, that wants to come in because it's almost like they're offering some sort of contractual teamwork. Let's work together. Let's do something together. Let's have this joint venture. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in ages. You may be invited to a wedding in the next 2 weeks, in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Please remember that even after Mercury retrograde finishes, we still have the shadow. So we're in the shadow at the moment. And when it comes to like this eclipse, especially in Virgo, this is looking at releasing, helping you to access higher vibrations while shedding the shadow. Tell us about that, please. What do we need to know about that? Parental replacement. Interesting. Okay. So this, I feel like this this full moon mixed in with Mercury retrograde is going to help someone shed the need to be a parental replacement. I don't know if that's kind of the fixture that you became in a friendship group, in a family group, in a relationship. If that's what has kind of dotted itself through every single relationship that you've had, where you've had to be the negotiator, you've had to be the one that's the over nurturer, you're the one that constantly is taking care of others. I am a dark witch and I love the chaos I create, but it's in reverse. This being in reverse, I think it's also seeing that somebody in the family who may be sending spell work, or somebody in the family who you may have blocked, like discord in the family, block sacral chakra, they're not as scary as they make themselves out to be. They're actually, there's something here with like a shift in perception of this person. And I know that this reading is all over the place, but it's because I feel like the energy of Mercury retrograde is going to come in quite hard and fast. Boundaries. Boundaries are needed. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Let me take you. Tell me about boundaries, please. The reason betrayal is the worst is because it's the violation of the trust of which relationships are built. And I can't remember who said that. That is not my quote. Okay, so this is, for someone here, we have a family member. Another person here, we have a friend. For another person, we have a relationship. Wow. Okay, it's all coming out. Tell me about the Scorpio. When nice guys have a meltdown is coming out, and mental health sector. You have a university friend coming through. And one more, please, before I get the tarot out. One more for parental replacement, please. Thank you. I release you. So here's some mantras that can be said, okay, especially over this Mercury retrograde. Higher priorities, my own good decisions, To my own inner peace, a life focusing on goodness, self-restraint, I release you. Okay. I mean, for some people, there may not be anyone coming in to contact you. It may just be that these are the energies that are coming up to the surface, especially when it comes to the root chakra, the sacral, and the solar plexus. These are some of our more basier foundations that look at how we feel safe and secure, how we kind of show ourselves to the world, how we kind of connect in with our communities around us. It also looks at family dynamics. It looks at family emotions and wounds that are connected to family and how we creatively express ourselves. Then you have the solar plexus. That's the inner child. It's boundaries. It's willpower. There seems to be a lot shifting here. A lot shifting here. Anything else that we need to know here, please? Why do I get I am sorry? Someone may want to come in with an apology. I mean, they're coming in Mercury retrograde, which is wild. But Mercury retrograde is always the time when those who we have either left behind, we have cut off, we've blocked, they've walked away from us, whatever it may be, you know, rejection is protection, and they've gone off and done their own thing and we're doing ours. There seems to be a shift in mentality. Maybe somebody wants closure. Maybe somebody's coming in for closure. Maybe they are apologizing to make themselves feel better. Maybe they're apologizing because they actually mean it. We have here the world to the full. This is a cycle that is unfinished for someone here, especially with this unfinished business. That you need to have boundaries with. You need to have boundaries with this person, whoever that is for you, because the Four of Pentacles coming out here to the Three of Cups in reverse. This person may want to come in and say their piece. It doesn't mean that they want to hear what you have to say. It also, with the Four of Pentacles there's some sort of controlling the narrative that definitely is coming forward. So boundaries are really, really important. And the Three of Cups in reverse is a lack of celebration. That's okay though, is what I'm hearing. It's okay if they feel salty. What else do we need to know? Yeah, you've got the Queen of Wands coming out. Someone's having an absolute glow up over this Mercury retrograde. You may be getting a lot of downloads. There may be difficulty sleeping, or your sleep routine changing, your circadian rhythm changing as well. The need to be more physically active, but don't burn yourself out. Really, really don't burn yourself out. And I've got Whitney Houston, I want to dance with somebody in my head. Oh, dance with somebody. You've got the Eight of Wands coming through. There's going to be a massive release for someone here. Maybe doing some sort of cord removal prayer, cord removal, candle magic or blessing or something, especially around the eclipse energy. I know some people are like, oh, you shouldn't do any spell work or prayer or anything like that around eclipses because the energy is so ooh. But really, it's what you believe and the energy that you harness. There's nothing wrong with doing that at all, because eclipses are just, for me, it's almost like bringing in the energy of a new moon, because you cannot see the moon. You can't see what's there. And, you know, we've got both releasing energy and getting energy back. That's what I get from it. We have here the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is letting go of some sort of dense energy from the past. This is stepping into goddess energy. Ten of Swords is coming out. So whoever this is from the family, as much as they may be quite persistent in wanting to speak to you, they're also doing so because they want you. They may want you to help them. They may want you to help them out in some way. You have the Lovers coming out, and you have the Page of Wands. The Lovers it's not always about romance. It's not always about someone coming in with a romantic intention. This is sometimes it can be seen as the way that we balance between our yin and yang, and that conversation that we have between the two. The Page of Wands here is about adventure, and then you have the Fool, which is also about adventure. This is, you know, the beginning of something new. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, the beginning of something new. The energy that I'm getting here is that to go slow as you go through the next 3 weeks. And what I mean by that is drink your water. Make sure you're getting your sleep. Don't just get the bare minimum. Go for those walks. you know, speak to people that have the same vibes as you. Don't listen to the news. I never usually say things like, just don't listen to that, because it's all poison, especially over the next 3 weeks, just so that you can cultivate a space that is safe and relaxing as you go through this. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. Know that my readings are for entertainment purposes only. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all of the information is down below. I will be closing my readings today. So if you would like to get a reading from me, hurry, hurry, hurry before I close the doors. Know that my membership is open, and the membership has got 3 tiers now. It used to have 1, but a lot of people are saying that it wasn't affordable for them. So I listened to you guys, and I put another 2 in there. The first tier will get you access to membership only polls. So whenever we're figuring out something together, you will be included in that. You also get shout outs and emojis, especially when you type some sort of comment into one of the public videos. The second tier is called what is it called? Under the Sea. There we go. It's called Under the Sea. It's got 2 little seals next to it. Under the Sea will get you all of the stuff from the first tier, and also never seen before videos that you will not see here on the public forum. And the last tier, the highest tier, which is Into the Blue, will get you all of what you have in the other 2 tiers, plus other videos that you will not find in the other 2 tiers. And you also get access to live readings that I do. I think it's like once a fortnight, and we're not talking about premieres where you just get to chat in live chat and, you know, catch up with other people. No, I'll be there as well. It'll be in real time, in present time. If you are one of the first 5 in membership to go into that live membership and just say, hi Bronwen, you can have a free reading at the end of that live, but I will only be taking 5 people. Now, I will be doing this every fortnight, so you can get a free reading every fortnight if you want to. It's actually a bang for your buck. So if that sounds like something that you like, you wanna connect, have a look down below. There's all the information there. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye bye.